And we find ourselves at one of the most iconic venues in world football, the Santiago Bernabeu, here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary position by Lee Dixon. An action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Valladolid.
Cheers, Derek. Yeah, really excited about this one. Looking forward to some entertaining end-to-end football.
The fans here anticipating a gripping Champions League showdown, and we're underway at the Bernabeu. And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Rafael Varane plays with Sergio Ramos at the back. Toni Kroos starts with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And leading the attack today is... It might be the moment to get them ahead. There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, it's good build-up, and there's one player standing in front of the goal, and it falls to him, and he's not going to miss from there.
A chance to revisit the goal. And the match back in business. Real Madrid with the advantage. Ruben Alcaraz. Nacho. And they've won possession again. I think everyone knew that was foul play, and the referee left with little choice but to award the free kick. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result. Well, some news for you. It's a case of deal done. Alessio Romagnoli has completed his move to Barcelona.
Well, it's a reported fee of around £45 million, Derek. He's definitely worth that sort of money in my book. Good, solid pro, technically really gifted too.
In possession, Marcelo. Fede on the ball. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Smuggled away. Bale. The ball with Luka Modric. They're advancing here, Real Madrid. Can they take advantage of the position they're in? Textbook defending inside the box. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Sergi Guardiola. And he was in the right place to intercept. Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Unal. Sergi Guardiola. Oh, a vital interception. Mbappe with it. Mbappe. Ronaldo! And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him, and he's having a field day.
Well, Derek, it was a good delivery into the box, but you have to question the defending there. They simply don't react quickly enough.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? It's going their way, 2-0. Very clever read, Casemiro. This is Kroos. Mbappe. Ronaldo. Toni Kroos. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Well, the tackle, vivacious from Varane. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Casemiro. This is Kroos. Ronaldo. Ronaldo! And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick.
Well, when he's in this sort of mood, he's absolutely unstoppable. What a performance. Well, here's the replay. You have to say he's been a thorn in the side of the opposition all match. It's a good finish and a richly deserved hat-trick.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored.
Well, all the day's frustrations are there for all to see. The coach needs to try and turn this around, and quickly.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Unal. Job done defensively by Marcelo.
Well, Real Madrid possession stats are pretty good, and all of their team are enjoying this performance. That's why they're winning, and that's why they're one of the best teams.
Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. And fired over by Kroos. It comes to nothing. Well, it was completely miscontrolled. Really a very poor ball. And a throw-in it's going to be. Modric. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. It's a cross towards the near post, and fisted away. That's how to rob them of possession. And attempting the through ball. That's all they can conjure for now. This is Kroos. Bale. And threading it forward. Ronaldo. Shot attempted. Well, it's goal after goal after goal. Just no end to this. A brilliant display.
Stop the supply, you stop the goal. We learned that one at school, Derek. Poor defending here.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Ruben Alcaraz. This is Gareth Bale. Casemiro. Beautiful pass. Bale. Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up. Well, there's a reason why we're highlighting Cristiano Ronaldo. He's been very creative out there, Lee.
Well, they've really struggled to keep him under wraps today. He's simple. His movement really causes defenders problems, and he's done that again today.
Brizuela with it. He continues his run. Options in the centre. What a vital intervention. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner. Corner kick played over. And you need your defender to take charge. Brizuela. And the cross not quite accurate enough. Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale. Here's Ronaldo. Making progress. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. Enes Unal with it. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Here's Ronaldo. Good tackle. Well, this is the home of live football, and excited to have more action from La Liga coming up for you. It's Real Madrid against Villarreal.
Yeah, that looks a great...
And that is that, half-time here in the Spanish capital. Well, no doubt about it, Lee. Cristiano Ronaldo in that first half, deserving all the superlatives.
Well, the saying in the theatre, take a bow, that's exactly what he should be doing after that first half performance. Just giving the man of the match award now. Sensational.
And so the second half is underway. They took quite the thrashing in that first 45. Can they turn things around now? Really a very poor ball. In possession, Marcelo. Mbappe. Thundered clear. And it's gone out for a throw-in to Real Madrid. Now, can he deliver accurately? Luka Modric. Ronaldo. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. It came to nothing. He'll be cross with himself based on the position he had taken up.
Well, yeah, it was poor technique, wasn't it? Thrashed at it a little bit, went for power.
And a quick reminder, we've got more football from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Real Valladolid against Levante.
Yeah, the fixtures coming thick and fast. Should be a good game, that.
Mbappe. Well, it's a procession of goals, and surely there's no way they can let this slip now. Absolutely dominant.
Well, here it is, a striker's bread and butter, simple finish, but it's the positioning that gets him the goal.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Sergi Guardiola. Kiko Olivas. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Diogo Dalot. Bale. Bale puts it in. Can they put it away?
Well, Derek, the stats don't lie. Chance after chance. They've played really, really well. They've really got this defence on toast. They don't know what to do. They're at 6s and 7s. This scoreline could be anything.
Regained possession. There's a complete understanding of the game. Luka Modric. Happy to take on the shot. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. This is Kroos. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? They do pass the ball with authority. Kroos. Kroos! Oh, goodness gracious me! It's a special, special goal from miles out.
Let's have a look at this replay. Caught the keeper on his heels, and this is why. Short back lift, great strike, takes everybody by surprise.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It could be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
The ball rolling again in what has been an utterly one-sided match. Mbappe with it. An important interception. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. And considerable space afforded Real Madrid. Gareth Bale at the ready. Keeper did his job to begin with. Not all that convincing defensively. Course. It's a perfect challenge. Could be a chance to break here. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. And a substitution in the offing. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Michel. Bustos. They've given it away. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And easy meat for the keeper given that cross. Very good reading of the game to win possession back. Well, you've got to conclude that it was completely overhit. Toni Kroos. Marcelo. Hazard. Kroos. Well, now here's Eden Hazard. Here's Marcelo. Has teammates waiting inside the area. Kroos. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Hazard on the ball. Casemiro. Shot attempted. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And fired over by Kroos. Now, can he deliver accurately? And he's clear as lines. This is Sergio Ramos. Casemiro. Kroos. And that's an important intervention. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Can they get in behind them? Space and time for the cross. Nicely blocked, but he's got to get rid of it. Now Casemiro. Kroos. In possession, Marcelo. Toni Kroos. Modric. And it's there for Karim Benzema. And he clears it out of harm's way. And very deftly cut out. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Wide of the target, and he's going to be disappointed.
Disappointed? Wow, it's a shocker. He should be doing a lot better than that.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Fabricio Bustos. Michel. Read it magnificently and intercepted. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Michel. Ruben Alcaraz. Not a good pass. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Can't get past Sergio Ramos. Moving the ball forward with purpose. And the referee says that is all for today. And on the back of this, no doubt about it, Cristiano Ronaldo generating headlines.
Well, when you go home after a game, you always critique your own game.
There it is, a delightful start.
Muchas gracias por su atención y por contestar estas preguntas. Muchas gracias por su...
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. We have all the action for you live on EA TV. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest players of the current era. And you'd have to suspect, Lee, that he's going to have some sort of role to play.
Well, he'll do well to beat his previous hat-trick, but the form he's in, I wouldn't put it past him.
Hello everyone, ahead of the action, and we're certainly looking forward to it here at the Estadio de la Ceramica. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England fullback, Lee Dixon. And the focus is on one of the finest leagues in world football, La Liga. It is Villarreal facing Real Madrid.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Both teams will no doubt be looking for a quick start. So important to get focus from the off. Really looking forward to this. Hopefully it won't disappoint.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. The Villarreal starting 11. Sergio Asenjo is the man between the posts. Alberto Moreno starts with Ruben Peña in the fullback positions. Santi Cazorla plays with Alessandro Schupp in the wide areas. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Rafael Varane plays alongside Sergio Ramos in central defence. And the main striker is the unmistakable Cristiano Ronaldo. Keeping it moving dynamically. Kroos. Isco. Hazard. Federico Valverde. Here's Ramos. Kroos. Read it superbly to take back possession. Iborra. Bonaventura with it. And the positioning so typical of Toni Kroos. Manu Trigueros has it. Marcelo. Federico Valverde. This is Kroos. In possession, Marcelo. Here's Carvajal. Isco has it. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Ronaldo. Well read to ease the pressure. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. This is Kroos. Here's Ronaldo. That's how to rob them of possession. Bonaventura. Ruben Peña. Well, you've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. Isco has it. In possession, Marcelo. Tremblay. This is Kroos. Will he play it in? Just wanted to get it out of there. Santi Cazorla has it. And the ball with Schupp. Into the advanced position. Crossing possibilities. And he was in the right place to intercept. Isco has it. This might have potential. Carvajal. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And scope for the cross. Carvajal. Mbappe in the centre. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And the ball with Schupp. He's lost it.
Real Madrid certainly enjoying the lion's share of possession here, but that doesn't lead to goals necessarily. They haven't created enough. Too slow up front, midfield, very average. The coach, he's not happy at all. He wants more from this team.
Ball with Iborra. Santi Cazorla. Alessandro Schupf. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Santi Cazorla. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Ruben Peña. Marcelo. Ronaldo at the ready. And goalkeeping of the highest order from Sergio Asenjo. Corner kick delivery from... Gets his glove on it. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. The teams have switched around, and it's Real Madrid to begin the second half. Here's Carvajal. Isco has it. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. He cuts it back. Terrific reflex action.
Yeah, you've just got to come out and spread yourself and hope for the best.
Course with the corner. Well, really stout defending there. Off the line. So it's going to be a goal kick here. Well, a very important piece of transfer news to reflect upon. Casemiro has completed his move to Manchester City.
Well, for a fee of around 120 million, you'd expect to be a good addition to any squad. Make no mistake, this lad will be that. He's a very good footballer.
Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live La Liga action for you to look forward to. It's Villarreal facing Leganés.
Yeah, it's very easy to build a case for those two teams to make that game a real cracker. You should be tuning in for that one.
Isco. Hazard. Here's Ronaldo. Hazard. Ronaldo. Just a bit too high with that powerful effort.
Yeah, he's just leaned back, Derek. Power was there, but not the direction.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. And Isco doing superbly to win back possession. More football for you to enjoy from La Liga coming up here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid against Levante.
Yeah, the fixtures coming thick and fast. Should be a good game, that. Though hopefully that's not the commentator's curse.
Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. But what can he produce from here? Hazard might rely on... Hazard! Competence from the keeper.
Yeah, concentration for goalkeepers. He was spot on there.
Moreno now. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Bonaventura. Santi Cazorla. Into the advanced position. Santi Cazorla has it. Splendid defending from Carvajal.
Well, Derek, look at those stats for Real Madrid. Dominating possession over the last 15 minutes. If they keep this pressure on, you feel a goal will come. Keep calm, no panic. Just a little bit more quality in front of the goal.
Alessandro Schupf. Crossed into the penalty area. And the danger cleared. So 20 minutes to go. Federico Valverde. Intelligent threaded pass here. Hazard. It's been whipped towards the near post. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Moreno now. Bonaventura. No real threat, you've got to say. Carvajal. 15 minutes remaining. And Carvajal untidy in possession there. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Substitution for Real Madrid. Bonaventura. It's with Anguissa. And won by course. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Ronaldo. Preferring to go infield. Well, that attempt was never going to trouble the scoreboard operator.
Well, you're taught as a youngster, technique, technique, technique. He didn't have any there.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Bonaventura with it. Bonaventura. Ball with Iborra. Santi Cazorla has it. And on the move is Santi Cazorla. Here's Carvajal. This is Varane. Tremblay. Ramos. In possession, Marcelo. Benzema. Kroos. This is Kroos. Modric. Valverde. Genuinely thought they might cash in on that occasion, but haven't been able to do so. Sustained pressure, and they have the ball now. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Given away by Real Madrid. And the referee blows for full time.
Muchas gracias por su atención y por contestar estas preguntas. De nuevo, gracias por su...
Welcome to you all. Pleasant evening at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. Our action is from La Liga. It's Real Madrid against Levante.
I think if we get a nice, sharp, quick tempo to begin with, we're in for a real treat here because we've got a couple of entertaining sides that love to go forward.
Well, it was an early foul, and I think it's right for the referee to say, yeah, well, that's a free kick, and, you know, you can't do that. But the cross could come in here. Time for a touch, maybe. Challenges for the ball. Koke. Borja Mayoral. Found good room out here. Oh, he's through. Really important reading of the danger there by the defender. Rafael Varane. Carvajal. Cristiano Ronaldo, strong and still going strong.
Well, how do you keep this man down? Because he can do most things with a football, and fantastic in the air. Really strong, as you say, Martin. What a talent.
Benzema. Needed to be Benzema! Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. Corner swung in. Well, he used the inside of his head well, but not the outside, off target.
Yeah, just slightly mistimed that one.
Over the top of the defenders, and he could be in here. The break is definitely on. It's a defender on top of it. Tries the shot here. Close, difficult angle. Maybe did well to get that close.
Oh, surprised he actually went for goal there, but in the end, got the keeper a bit worried.
Modric. Can really get at the opposition here. Karim Benzema. Probing pass from Benzema. Oh, it's a great goal! There's almost an air of, well, we expected this when the goal was celebrated. Nothing too extravagant. I think they know they're the better side and they expect to win.
No, I think they do. There's a certain swagger to their play. And in a self-belief, they know they're better, and they're showing out on that pitch.
No great shots on the cards then, because it's Real Madrid who lead. There's going to be a throw-in after that tackle. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Cleared the ball. Mbappe. Carvajal. Toni Kroos. Continue to knock the ball around, looking for the opening. Benzema made a quick interception. That's another turnover here. Karim Benzema. Well, that's not so much an interception as a poor pass. Mbappe. Benzema. Carvajal gets the ball out wide with time to assess the situation. Pulls it back rather than crosses, and the defender able to clear it away. Modric. Now with Kroos. He's put his body on the line there. Just worried about the rain only, in that it's impairing a bit our visibility of the proceedings out there on the pitch.
Yeah, we're nice and dry up here, but unlike the players...
Got to be. Looked in control, anything but. What a miss.
Yeah, he looked so composed, and then to do that, his teammates won't let him forget that.
Well, we're looking at a Real Madrid team that had the lead, but aren't really believing. It's quite surprising, I think, that they're not pushing on from this position. Maybe they will in the second half. Modric. Mbappe. Out in front of goal. Keeps the ball under pressure. And they've got a man out wide. That's a good advantage from the referee. The referee has blown and he's given the free kick. Keeper's ball. Well, there'll be 2 added minutes. On to Ronaldo. It's Enani. And that's half-time, signalled by the referee. Well, this is the second half now, and it's underway. And the assistant signals for the throw. Campagna. And now the shot! That's a good save, he got a touch to that. And in it goes. This could be an opportunity. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
Coming up on our channel, EA TV, very soon, the group stage Champions League fixture coming up for Real Madrid. They'll be facing Paris Saint-Germain away from home.
Yeah, high-quality fixture, this one. There won't be much quarter given.
It's about finding the right pass now. Shots on here. That's going to run on through to the goalkeeper. What's the keeper doing here?
Good show of character by the visitors. Last fit.
Oh, they thought they were in, but the flag has gone up. Well, the losing team have got to do something, and this is it, the substitution. What do you think about Levante's next game?
Yeah, they're playing Eibar in their next match in La Liga, and I think this cup tie will be extremely tight.
That would have been a chance, but for the tackle. Cleared the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. You'd expect him to save that, and he did save it. And a big signing, and it's Spurs who've made it.
Yeah, it seemed the price was going up every week, and it's reached about 55 million, so the newspapers tell us.
Defence not really stretched by that cross, and they get the ball away. Enani. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Superb individual skill.
Oh, see you later.
Well, the goalkeeper will hope that it stays like that throughout the game. Modric. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's put his body on the line there. Valverde. Benzema. Promising build-up until that challenge. Valverde. On to Ronaldo. Still such a danger with the ball at his feet, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Toni Kroos, the shot is blocked. A chance to break away now on the counter. They've kept the ball, but the counter-attack was the chance you felt, and it just faded away. Well, they're doing well here in their search for this equaliser. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Not long now for Real Madrid.
Yeah, the fans fully expecting to go home with a win here.
That's a lovely ball from Benzema. Ronaldo. Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper. Carvajal. Trying to find Cristiano Ronaldo. Off the keeper, back into play. He's blocked that well.
Good, consistent display by Real Madrid in this match. Not total control, the opposition have given them a few worrying moments, but it's going to be a triumph for Real.
Mbappe. A look at the watch, and that will tell you 6 minutes to go. Ronaldo. He's given it away, Ronaldo. It's Enani. They're looking good when they attack. Maybe he'll cross it here.
And the referee lets them go on. Advantage played by him. The referee has blown, and he's given the free kick.
Going to make a change, and it's clearly a tactical one. There doesn't seem to be any injury involved.
Well, if they can't make this pay, they're going to end up losing this match.
Good defending, dealt with a decent cross.
And that header goes over the line, and it will be a throw.
What a good interception. The goalkeeper will get this one, no problem.
2 minutes left, that's added time.
Well, we're down to the last minute here.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's got skill with the ball, backing himself in these circumstances. He's definitely got his goal touch with him today, hasn't he? The first was a decent one. Here's the second. There's still time for more to come.
Well, he's not going to miss from there. He was concentrated, had his head down, good connection.
Restarting at 2-0.
And there's the last blast on the whistle today.
Me gustaría darle las gracias por prestarse hoy a responder estas preguntas. Muchas gracias por su tiempo.
This is the night both sets of supporters have been waiting for. Not long now until kick-off on match day 1 in the Champions League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? It's PSG, they take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV. Hello to you, wherever you happen to be. This is the scene here in the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes on a glorious day for football. My name's Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary on this game is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It's Paris Saint-Germain taking on Real Madrid.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game 1. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. The Costa Rican Keylor Navas gets the nod in goal. Marquinhos plays. They could nudge in front. Powerful enough, but not precise enough.
No, not accurate enough at all. He had other options on as well.
Well, match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating. And as we look at the group, what might we see in this section, Lee?
Real Madrid always have to be up there as favourites, not only to top the group, but to go all the way to the final. So much quality throughout their team. Paris Saint-Germain are a joy to watch too, as we know. We'll just have to keep a close eye on this group to see how it progresses.
Under Herrera. Moving the ball effectively. Neymar. Good-looking sequence. And Neymar. Bernat. Neymar! Well, that's fine goalkeeping. Real concentration. Short corner it is. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. Well, it's unavoidable. We always have to talk up Cristiano Ronaldo on the big stage. Lee, for you, what does he do especially well?
Everything. There's no weakness in his game. His drive, his hunger, his skill, both feet, heads the ball well, scores great goals, scores tap-ins. The list could go on.
Tremblay. Mendy. Possession ceded by the Merengues. Bernat. This is Neymar. Cavani, looking confident with the ball at his feet. And showing fine vision. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
And the danger cleared. He's got space. Mbappe. Under Herrera. Icardi. And make no mistake, Lee, Real Madrid expect to progress to the knockout stages in every Champions League campaign. Nevertheless, every Champions League match, irrespective of the stage, is a special occasion involving the Merengues.
Well, it is. They're football royalty, as they say, and every time they take the pitch, they expect to win, let alone in the Champions League, La Liga, any competition they're in, and quite rightly so, because their history is really, really rich.
Di Maria. Given away. Isco. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Speculative ball fired to the near post. And a harmless cross gobbled up. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. This is Neymar. Here's Ramos. Mendy. Mbappe. Running with the... And he's made headway. Touched onto the woodwork. Well, that was simply miles off target, dear me.
Oh, close your eyes when you're watching this one. It's horrific.
Neymar. Here is Juan Bernat. Under Herrera. Verratti now. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Based on recent seasons, Lee, you would think Real Madrid would expect to be going all the way to the final, but they never seem to take the group. Can he give them the lead? And he's gone and scored for Real Madrid.
Well, that's what Real Madrid do. They put you under pressure and you normally crumble. As we can see, right place at the right time. Striker's instinct is to be there or thereabouts. Keeper has no chance.
So underway again with Real Madrid in front. Interesting to compare and contrast PSG now with PSG a few years ago. Lee, you played against them in a pretty big contest before the big money came in.
Yeah, this semi-final in '94, the Cup Winners' Cup, they had a few good players. They had the one exceptional one in David Ginola, and guess whose job it was to mark him? That'll be mine. Fortunately, I came out on top. Well, the team did, and we got to the final.
Verratti now. Neymar. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Intelligent threaded pass here. And that was a very fine read. And that is that for the first half here in the French Cup. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Here's Carvajal. Federico Valverde. Here's Ramos. Mbappe with it. The cross is on. And clears his lines. Neymar. He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee? Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Neymar. Di Maria waiting. No spillage from the goalkeeper. Routine. The ball with James Rodriguez. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Running towards goal. Mbappe! And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, here's the replay. Defenders don't like it when it goes to wide areas because they know what's going to happen. The ball's going to come into the box, and on that occasion, it comes in, and now they're picking it out the back of the net.
Well, a second goal for them here. Under Herrera. Well, more live La Liga action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid facing Sevilla.
Yeah, I'm predicting a cracker there. Both teams will have a real go at each other, I'm sure. Well, as we can see from the stats, PSG enjoying the bulk of possession here, but it's just whether they can convert that possession into clear-cut chances. You sense they need to pick up the pace a little, start utilising the wide areas more. The back line's doing a decent job. Hopefully the forwards can do that as well.
Under Herrera. And Isco doing superbly to win back possession. Well, this is a story we've been very much across, and now the deal has gone through. Alex Telles has completed his move to Chelsea league.
Well, it's a reported fee of around £45 million, Derek. He's definitely worth that sort of money in my book. Good, solid pro, technically really gifted too.
Here's Carvajal. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Verratti. This is Neymar. Edinson Cavani now. Under Herrera. Useful looking ball. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Given away. Cavani. And here's Herrera. And really, that would be meat and drink to most goalkeepers.
Yeah, goalkeeper fully in control there.
Here's Carvajal. Federico Valverde. And a chance for him on the flank. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. Well, on the volley, that's not how he had planned it in his mind.
No, he certainly saw the ball going in a different direction than it went in.
And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. He's failed to hold it, Neymar. Mbappe. Crossing possibilities. Can they slot it home? He's having quite the game for himself. Save after save after save. Tremblay. Mbappe. Verratti. This is Neymar. Wonderful challenge and a throw-in coming up. Here's Marquinhos. Gay. Thiago Silva. Di Maria. Here's Cavani. Oh, a vital interception. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. Beautifully weighted ball. Mbappe. Might be a chance here. Ronaldo! The goals keep going in for them. I don't think they're going to throw this away now. Absolutely omnipotent.
Well, in this replay, you're going to see a 2v1 against the keeper. How does that happen? He'll be asking his defence why he was left exposed. Nothing he can do.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Nicely blocked, but he's got to get rid of it. Hazard. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Luka Modric. Mendy. And there is the full-time whistle. Real Madrid pick up all 3 points in this, their opening match in the Champions League.
Yeah, really, really.
this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Well, I can tell you from past experience, this city is well worth the visit. We're in Seville at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan Stadium. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary box, and I'm joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. And we're focusing on, technically speaking, one of the best leagues in the world. I'm talking, of course, about La Liga. It's Sevilla facing Ronaldo! Just drifted into the illegal position, offside, in the opinion of the officials. Cristiano Ronaldo. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Isco has it. Given away by Real Madrid. Ronnie Lopez. Ronnie Lopez. Just straying offside. Here's Carvajal. Whenever he gets on the ball, cue the boos and the whistles. Toni Kroos. Isco has it. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. De Jong. Vasquez. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Intelligent threaded pass here. Isco! And that was a heaven-sent opportunity to take the lead so early.
First goal is so important, Derek. Sometimes you're not ready. Well, you really must be ready this early in the game.
Isco has it. Kroos. Here's Ronaldo. Oh, a lovely ball. That will give them quite the lift. An early opening goal lead.
Well, you always want to start quickly, and there's certainly a quick start there. What a finish. Wow, what a lovely goal. The finish had to come after this pass that split the defence in half. Great goal.
And the match back in business. Real Madrid with the advantage. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Gudel. Foiling them effectively. Isco has it. Sloppy in possession, Isco. And given away. An incisive pass. Benzema. And that is how to block. De Jong. Johan Jordan. An awful lot of green space to run into. Here's Ronaldo. Given away. Sousa with it. Not even close to troubling the goalkeeper.
Well, no, I can see what he's trying to do. He just got the technique all wrong. He'll get another chance.
The ball with Luka Modric. Cristiano Ronaldo. A highly purposeful attack this. The emphasis on getting the ball forward. Ronaldo. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, the coaches will tell you, pass the ball how you would like to receive it. Perfectly weighted, and he finished it off brilliantly.
Well, a second goal for them here. Keeping the ball moving. Electing to cross into the centre. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And it's Azar's cross. And the keeper gets in the way. Corner given to Real Madrid. Cross with the corner. Just over the crossbar with that header.
Oh, it's a perfect cross. It's a perfect position. And he just gets underneath it over the bar.
Course. De Jong using his physical strength to shield it.
Well, Real Madrid possession stats are brilliant. If you don't control the ball in midfield, it's very difficult to have enough of the ball to create chances for your strikers, and really has been a dominant performance.
Vasquez. What a shocking pass, really. Ball's gone. Gudel. And he takes it on. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Marcelo. Cross. Excellent ball over the top. Ronaldo. Ronaldo! Corner for Real Madrid. And fired over, and fisted away. Marcelo. Isco. Modric. Kroos. Kroos. Ronaldo. Has a go. Almost his second goal of this match, but the goalkeeper had his own views on that subject.
Well, he'd be looking for a brace, the striker, not to be on that occasion.
He's driven in the corner. What a vital intervention. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talk. So ready for the start of the second half, and Real Madrid currently in front. Given away by Real Madrid. Vasquez. Joan Jordan. And possession lost, intercepted, and showing fine vision. Well, it all counts for naught. It's the high-pressure, high-intensity approach. Thundered clear. Sousa with it. And that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. This attack looks highly promising. Excellent ball towards the front post. Ronnie Lopez. Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. Well, we have a mouth-watering tussle from La Liga coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Sevilla, and they take on Eibar.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere there. It's one I would be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
Carvajal. More football for you to enjoy from La Liga coming up here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid, and they'll be up against Osasuna.
Yeah, that looks a great matchup, doesn't it? Looking forward to some fast-flowing football there.
Ronaldo! Well, it's goal after goal after goal. Just no end to this. A brilliant display.
Well, we can take another look at this now, and he's connected so well with it, generating a lot of power. The keeper just can't react in time, look.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Keeper's contribution, but what next? And Isco comes out on top. Here's Carvajal. Azar making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Shot attempted. Almost what you might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Corner kick delivery from Toni Kroos. Well, he failed to get it away properly. You know what? He's going to be annoyed with himself given the position he was in, Lee.
Well, yeah, they worked it really well, didn't he? He's got in a position to score and not really took advantage of that.
Joan Jordan. Torres. Banega. It's Torres now. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Suso. Teammate in support. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. And slipped through beautifully. Ronaldo. Diego Carlos. Banega. Real Madrid get the throw in. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. An awful lot of green space to run into. Now, can he deliver accurately? And he takes it on. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And fired over by Kroos. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Modric. Tremblay. Real Madrid moving the ball with purpose. What can they do from this position? Carvajal. Here's Modric. Valverde. What a shocking pass, really. Lost possession. And slipped through by Karim Benzema. It really is such a free-scoring performance. Just nothing the defenders can do about it, seemingly.
Well, it's a lovely goal. The pass was sublime, but then the finish. Not easy sometimes when you have so much time to think about it.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. And now, Banega. Joan Jordan. It's Torres now. Banega. De Jong. And now, Banega. This could be an interesting avenue. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And he's made headway. The net is staring him in the face. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
And firing it into the area. Well, a sloppy clearance. Well, he was being pursued furiously. The effort, though, nothing to write home about, really.
No, I think you give the credit to the defender there. Just put him off balance.
Diego Carlos. Acuna. And now Vanega. Is with Vinicius Junior. Acuna. And now it is truly final. The match is over. A highly purposeful attack, this. The emphasis on getting the ball forward. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Tengo varias preguntas que hacerle, pero antes me gustaría darle las gracias por su tiempo. Muchas gracias.
Cristiano Ronaldo again dominating the headlines going into the game. He's now the top scorer in the league. He keeps on scoring. We're going to see him again, and it's live. Here we are at one of the great venues in world football, the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, the home of Real Madrid. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. Our action is from La Liga. Really looking forward to what's going to unfold here, Alan.
Should be a good one. A lot of talk about the tactics these two managers are likely to employ. Beforehand, we'll soon find out.
They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Modric. Whipped in from the wide area. Defended well.
Three changes for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois starts in goal. Marcelo starts with Carvajal in the full-back positions. Toni Kroos starts with Luka Modric in the centre of the park.
And to use his pace through the middle, Kylian Mbappe. Modric. Well, here's the league table for you, and Real Sociedad deserve a mention, I think, because their results are above expectations, surely. Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper to the rescue, a miracle!
Oh, I thought he was beaten there. Everybody in this grounded.
Corner from Toni Kroos, and the defender is there to clear it. Compliment the defender, but not the player trying to cross it. Well, a couple of star names that we're looking at today. What do you think, Alan?
Well, we've earmarked these two because they have been in fantastic form this season. It's been a pleasure to watch them.
Important challenge now, he must get the ball away. Renato Sanchez saw the pass and dealt with it. Well, there's no doubt about the impact that Cristiano Ronaldo has made in his career. And the goalkeeper positively off his line makes the ball his. Well, he's got a chance now to get forward in this wide area. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Marcelo. Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Plenty of space out wide, and they're going to use it. It's a fine stop at full stretch from the keeper to turn that aside. Corner given. Here comes the corner. Strong punch from the corner by the keeper. He's won it back easily. Great connection with the shot, and the goalkeeper's done just as well with the save. Valverde. And they've got a man out wide. Dangerous looking attack, but nothing came of it in the end. Mbappe. His teammates applauding him for that kind of recovery. Just when they thought he put them in some sort of trouble, he won it back again.
Now he can cross it. And the tackle there is successfully done.
A chance to break away now on the counter. Typical Ronaldo, he wants to take them on. Well, plenty of speed, but not much organisation, and the ball lost at a crucial time. Chance to cross it. Good deep cross towards the far post.
We've got for you on EA Sports presentation of the La Liga fixture coming up for Real Madrid. They'll be facing Atletico Madrid away from home.
Yeah, I think we're in for a few fireworks between these two teams. Plenty of goals in store as well. The hosts had more than enough of the ball today, but I don't think the manager will be happy down there watching this performance. He would have been expecting more, the fans would, and I was. You have to feel that they will step it up sooner or later.
It's a good cross. That was catching practice for the goalkeeper. There is goal action elsewhere at the moment, and it comes from the Leganes game. Alan McAnally is there.
It's a goal for Athletic Bilbao. 36 minutes played. 1-0.
Thanks, Alan.
Well, we've seen with the ambitions of Gareth Bale wanting to leave the Premier League to go to Real Madrid, how they can charm even the great players to the Bernabeu and strut their stuff.
Yeah, I think it's the pinnacle of any player's ambition to pull on the famous white kit. And if you've got that on your CV, you've pretty much done it all.
Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo.
2 more minutes to be played then, added time.
Attacking now. Modric. It's a shot! And the keeper doing his job.
Well, we're halfway through, and we haven't yet got a goal to... Crowd settling back down here in the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. And the referee looks to his assistant, who's got the flag up. It's offside. Rafael Varane. Marcelo. Valverde.
Modric. On to Bale.
Blocked well by the defender.
Defender did well to get to it, but hasn't really finished the job. Modric, maybe the cross. Defender's done well here to clear the danger.
Here's Renato Sanchez. How about Osasuna's next match, Alan?
Well, they're playing Levante in the next match in La Liga, and I can't really see too much between the sides. I think it'll be close.
And a crack! Brave blocking.
That's proper clearance. well away from the danger zone.
Bale aiming for the dangerous head of Ronaldo. That's straightforward enough for the goalkeeper. Good hands, but it would have been a surprise if he dropped it.
Yeah, kept his eye on the ball. Good handling from him.
Substitute coming up for the away team.
Behind the defenders, over their heads.
It's a change here, and I think it might be a tactical one. Rafael Varane. Valverde.
Mbappe. Teammates getting out of the way because they know he can dribble it here.
Inigo Perez. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go.
They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. It's not really away from the threat here. Mbappe. Real Madrid able to come forward now.
Well, he has cleared the danger. Here's Renato Sanchez. Inigo Perez. Spotted that well and intercepted. Renato Sanchez.
It's a good advantage from the referee after that foul challenge. Likes to come into this area. The clever ball.
That was a penetrating pass, or would have been had it got past the interceptor.
Marcelo. Sergio Ramos. Mbappe.
It's Isco.
Working the opposition over a little bit here with their passing. That's saved in very straightforward fashion by the goalkeeper.
Look at those stats. Nothing really, either end. Quite unusual, that.
Let's check in with Alan McInally. Municipal probing pass. It's not really in the clear now. In on goal. I think he's hit the post there.
Rafael Varane.
Marcelo. Well, we had to break away from Alan McInally there. Apologies for that. Leganes did score in that game, we can confirm. And the game is level at 1-1. Mbappe! Out in front of goal.
He has cleared it well.
Valverde. Modric. We could get a cross in here. Ronaldo. Incisive from Isco. Bounce back off the post. Put into the box from Bale.
You can see the deflection there. Corner.
Well, they've decided to make a change. There's activity down there amongst the substitutes, and one will be coming on. Taken by Modric. Gets it away from the goal with a punch here. Isco. Looking to attack it in the middle. And looking at my watch, 4 minutes left. Real Madrid have the ball.
Carvajal.
The ball glued to his boots, it seems. Excellent work. Actually, that interception could have decided the game, protecting the position.
2 more minutes to be played then, added time.
Well, the break is on, the support's there, they could actually get in and win the game here. Whipped in from the wide area. Sergio Ramos clears it here.
We've got plenty of distance, and it's ended in a draw as the final whistle goes.
A dramatic game. Featured today on EA TV. It is the Madrid derby. The Spanish capital comes to a halt. The game from the Wanda Metropolitano, and it's live. Hi everybody, Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith. Welcome to the Wanda Metropolitano, the Madrid derby. Getting some history here in this stadium that they moved to Atletico from the Vicente Calderón. And another chapter coming up, and it should be a lively one, Alan.
It certainly should be. Lovely to visit this new stadium. To say they've had
A real chance to go in front. They stopped him in the nick of time.
Volland. Now Thomas. Sergio Ramos able to cut it out.
Ronaldo. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. It's going to be a throw after that challenge.
Atletico Madrid make one change. Starting in goal, Jan Oblak. Kieran Trippier starts, looking to continue his good form at the back.
And they've gone with two up front today.
Quite a few changes for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois starts in goal. Nacho plays with Sergio Ramos as the centre-backs. Karim Benzema is the lone striker today.
Mendy.
Kroos. Just having a look at the game and the way Atletico Madrid might go in this match. He could be really influential.
a hat-trick in his last match. Clearly the danger man here for the opposition.
Keeping the ball is one thing, but they've got to try and open up the opposition. Saw the pass and dealt with it. Very confident, even in his own defensive third, to keep the ball. Able to make the interception. He's the one we're focusing on, I think with good reason.
Well, he's the danger man. He stands out a mile for the kind of league form. The goals he's scored, can they handle him? Can they stop him?
Going forward with real purpose now.
They have shown signs, Alan, haven't they, Atletico Madrid, settling in here to the Wanda Metro.
Toni Kroos! He's reached it and he's caught it with a save. Brilliant. Good interception there.
Real Madrid wanting a win because in the last game they dropped points by only drawing at home the match against Osasuna.
Yeah, they did, and neither set of strikers really were on the money on the day. They missed some chances, and as a result it was a stalemate, 0-0, but hoping to see a few goals, but I still think it'd be a draw.
They'll be annoyed with the cross because it was the goalkeeper's ball all the way.
Mendy. Valverde. Kroos.
Benzema.
Valverde.
Trying to spot a potential ball to open them up, but they're keeping the ball well.
Toni Kroos.
That's good defending at the end of what was a really promising break.
Maybe he'll cross it here. It's not a good cross, and it's gone out for a goal kick.
Rodriguez. And they've got a man out wide. James Rodriguez. It's excellent work for Real Madrid. Still level, of course, though, in the game.
Now the possibility for a cross.
Benzema!
Oh, he's kept it out.
No nonsense defending, it was needed. They can be quick on the break now.
Morata.
Wants to pull it back here. A brilliant breakaway goal.
Well, that was absolutely mesmerising the way they moved the ball forward. So swiftly, so slickly.
Super break, put the move together very quickly and clinically and got their reward.
Well, once they found that final pass, the player in possession is in great form. You never thought he was going to miss.
Well, Real, as usual, controlling possession today. You can see the manager down there. He's less than happy. Obviously, his team's losing. That's bad enough. But no real sign so far that they're going to get back into this because they're just not able to find a way through that defence and make the keeper work.
I I think we should warn the opposition here that although they're leading, they could feel the full force of Real Madrid in the second period, maybe even in the last few minutes of this first half. Kroos. Mendy. Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a save, somehow.
Well, no wonder his teammates had congratulated him. That was superb.
Put the corner in the middle. Defended well.
Just can't get out at the moment. It's a good clearance in one way, but it's only just bought them a few extra seconds to reorganise.
No offside. Ball was played over the top.
It's offside, and the referee's given it. Well, only 2 more minutes to be added on by the referee now. Now Rodriguez. Eden Hazard.
They've lost the ball. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. So we're all set for the second half.
Nacho Fernandez.
Made a quick interception.
Koke. Volland. Here's Saul.
Saul. Herrera.
Well, now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it?
Mbappe. The equaliser here.
That did look like a real opening, but they've dealt with it. Volland.
Well, it's over the top of the defender and one to chase. He really gave it the laces there, didn't he, Alan?
Yeah, he did connect with it beautifully. Not a bad effort at all.
Valverde. Mendy. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Encouraging play from this team now. Keeping the ball. Ronaldo. And he scored for Real Madrid. A rat-a-tat-tat of passes, opening up the defence, and the chance then was straightforward.
Well, that was as smooth as you like, wasn't it? The opposition didn't know which way to turn.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now.
Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass.
Good defending.
It's with Marco Asensio.
Valverde. Here is Rodriguez. Cristiano Ronaldo, so good in the air.
Well, crossing is a skill, and that's not a very good example of it. They've spoilt the promise of that attack.
On the move and able to cut out the pass.
Turnover of possession here. Volland. Here's Saul.
That's the goalkeeper's ball when he was trying to find his teammate darting through the centre there and probably onside. Koke towards the near post. That was catching practice for the goalkeeper.
Now Rodriguez.
They're looking good when they get the ball out wide, as they've done here. And Ronaldo. He might have put his teammate in here. Oh, that's great work by the goalkeeper.
You do worry when your team's not creating chances, but as you can see, they certainly have done today. For the manager, he'll just be concerned that they're not finding the back of the net with these opportunities.
Mbappe. Cross towards Marco Asensio. Cleared it well. Valverde.
Marco Asensio.
And Ronaldo. Let's fly! Comfortable work, really. Bit of a stretch for the goalkeeper, but never looked as though he's going to be beaten.
No, bread and butter really for this lad with his talent.
And in it goes. Good save by the keeper.
Valverde. It's with Marco Asensio.
Well, they're getting the ball forward. They need to do that.
Mendy.
Keeping the ball is one thing, but they've got to try and... James Rodriguez!
Good goalkeeping by Jan Oblak. Not a difficult task, really.
Mbappe.
Marco Asensio.
Good defending. No problem in the end. Could be a cross here. It could be dangerous. Keeper's ball. No question about that. It's a weak cross, really.
Valverde. Now Rodriguez. Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's gone in strongly and got the ball. Read the play well. 4 more minutes. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he's
Got the ball there and dealt with the danger, really. It's clipped in over the top. Teammates getting out of the way because they know he can dribble it here. Well, that is the way to win the ball back. Beautifully done.
added time coming up. There'll be 2 minutes of it.
Listen to the fans here. They are less than happy with that decision from the ref. They were convinced it was a penalty.
James Rodriguez. Hit deep to the far post to Ronaldo. Off the keeper, back into play.
Well, that is the final whistle, and it's finished all square. Those teams so gritty in this local derby.
Le agradecemos su atención, así como que haya aceptado contestar a estas preguntas. Gracias de nuevo.